Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Markkanen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. Now Irving. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Irving passes to James. Morant with the steal. Tatum on the wing. And James pulls it down. Here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got the first points up on the board here for the West All-Stars.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw drops for Mitchell. We played just over a minute here in the first. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, I thought about it, I have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum gets the bucket.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Irving against Mitchell. Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Kicks it to Tatum. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Pass to Morant. But Trey, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to Tatum. Fires the three. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Doncic right side. Lets it go with the three. Not going to go that time. Now the East will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo kicks to Morant. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Tatum. And the wing jumper offline. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Morant. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
The East trail by 6, and the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So the West ends up going with the new group. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lillard with no one around. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now, here's Fox. Teardrop shot. DeRozan with the rebound. The East trail by 4. He kicks to Lillard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
George against DeRozan. Trying to get open is Randall, and George gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
13 feet away. It's rebounded by the West. Left side, Fox. Outside for George. Outside, Jackson takes a 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Siakam's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Crafty move. And there's the nice layup by Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Get there, get there.
Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Fox. The West leading by 6. Here's George. A special move before the shot.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. DeRozan surveying the D. Lillard from outside. Randall grabs the board. And here is Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got his second bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the East All-Stars, Sam Adebayo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Here's Jokic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Brown. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Halliburton for three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Adebayo kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Jokic. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 6 points for Jokic.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Holiday against Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. LeBron comes in for Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for Edwards. The East also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's John Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. He dishes it to Brown. The pass to Doncic. James, left side. Tries again. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's Doncic missing. The East trail by 15. Now, Tatum. Fires from 14. That one rolling around and rims out. Tatum's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. James, the pass to Halliburton. Count that bucket. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. The West making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Randle comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Irving subbed in for Halliburton. The East also changing it up. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. DeRozan comes in for Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Drew Holiday. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the inside. Kicks it out to Giannis. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here is Irving. Randle outside. Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
West All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Irving.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Nice shot from the wing. The West leading by 13. Here's Irving. He's got 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Mitchell. He's got 7. 55 seconds left here in the second. No good from 11 feet. And Randall has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Irving up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
And it's DeRozan missing. The West leading by 17. Irving kicks to James. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Mitchell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
James in the post. What a play! He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has... With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
LeBron James is out there with Embiid, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 1. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Morant passes to Markkanen. Mitchell with it. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 5 now.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Doncic against Morant. And here's James outside. bangs home the trifecta. And the West leads by 21.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A nice shot by Irving. He's got 12.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
The West leading by 23. With the teardrop, and Tatum pulls it down. The East All-Stars on offense. There's the lob into the Kumbo.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Tatum against LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Passes to Mitchell. It's up a 3. He can't get that one. And the West will go the other way now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving against Antetokounmpo. Embiid wide open. And it's off from three-point range. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Paul George comes in for James. Edwards, he's checked in for Doncic. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Markkanen. Drew Holiday's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for John Morant.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And it's Fox with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in there.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jokic against Adebayo. Out to Edwards. There's Jackson with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Tatum passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Fox again, the West All-Stars.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Adebayo the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Drives to the hoop. And Adebayo sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Siakam passes to Adebayo. Fox with the steal. The dish now to Randall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Terrific body control by Randall. An and-one machine.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Julius Randle. At the line for one.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. DeRozan finds Adebayo.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Three-pointer, Randall. A three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got 6.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the West. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. They've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Giannis inside. Embiid's there, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Doncic feeling it out. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lillard from outside. The West grabs the miss. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Halliburton. The 3 from LeBron gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Floats it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's James. Here's Doncic. On the wing, James. Covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Halliburton passes to LeBron. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And finished off by LeBron.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
LeBron's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Lillard from outside buries it from three-point range.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the paint. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers and a lot of caps. What a night.
Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Doncic outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Jokic, he's checked in for the West. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Halliburton. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. And then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Markkanen finds Giannis. And the rejection by LeBron. Jokic passes to Fox. LeBron outside. Lets it go. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got 11 points in the quarter. Giannis is double. It's tipped. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 from the East.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The 3 for Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now Lillard. A 3 ball. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Embiid kicks to James. Six to shoot. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Lillard scanning the floor. And another 3 from the East.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up 3s the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Lillard outside. There's the triple. They get it again. Giannis passes to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And this is peak Dame, rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Here's Doncic. Count the basket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
have some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, LeBron James.